Okay guys, today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be taking you inside an Amazon warehouse to show you exactly what goes on in there and how I send out thousands of items to people all over the country and all over the world in one day. I've got loads of people asking me questions about it and how we do things, so I'm going to take you inside now and show you what's going on. So it's going to be a little bit different, but with that being said, I'm Steve. This is life at the White House. Let's get into it. Okay guys, mask on. Let's take you inside. Okay guys, first up I was picking. So what picking is you have 24-hour parcels and you have 48-hour parcels, and you have a picking cart, which is what's in this picture now. So with your 24-hour parcels, you would just drop them into the big bin down below. So you'd be standing where the black handles are. This is where I am now, you can see in the video. And once you've done one, you just put it down this little metal chute and it would drop straight into the big bin for the 24-hour parcels. And normally you get quite a lot of 24-hour parcels, especially now because everyone has Prime, so that's why it's quite a lot larger than the one on top, and the one on top is for your 48s. In the morning, like what it is now, you normally get quite a good list, and what I mean by that is you can see that I'm not moving around a lot. It's because I had quite a lot of items or orders come from one specific location, so I wasn't having to move about a lot. But then in the afternoon you'll get lists where you have one from one location, one from another, and one from another, and that's terrible because what they expect of you is to be sending out around 160 orders per hour, which breaks down to around one in every 20 seconds, which in the morning at a push, if you're going hell for leather, is just about manageable. When say you have 10 from one section, 15 from another, 12 from another, you can maybe just about do it. But when you're getting ones and ones and ones and ones from different locations, it's an absolute nightmare. But yeah, so as you can see here, I am managing to be in one location and get through them quite quickly. Now this is sped up, I'm not Superman. I don't actually go that quickly, but yeah, if you get a good list, you can get through them quite quickly. But in the afternoon, if you're picking in the afternoon, God, that is terrible. So so yeah, this is me picking in the afternoon. When you're picking, it's 160 orders per hour that they're expecting you to do. Yeah, it's quite challenging. But yeah, that's what I was doing for the morning. Let's catch up with you now on my first break. Okay, first break. So I've been there since 7:30. It's now just gone 10 o'clock, so this is my first break. I'll get another one at 2, and then all the way through then till 6 p.m. But this is my first break. Absolutely knackered, been on my feet all day, as you've been able to see. It's exhausting work, it really is. But yeah, this is my first break. I'll catch up with you later in the day and let you know how I'm getting on. Okay guys, so in the afternoon, well, after my first break, so not really the afternoon, just after 10, they moved me on to stowing. And I'm sorry I couldn't get any footage of it, but I'll just play this clip of showing you the length of the aisles and the amount of stock that we've got just in one of these aisles here. But yeah, it was pretty full on, so I couldn't really get any footage, but I'll just explain what it is with a few pictures and stuff like that. So you're given this cart, and in this cart you have 14 crates when you're stowing. Now I've seen some other clips of Amazon warehouses all over the world, and when people are stowing, what seems to happen is they have like a little robot, almost like a little Roomba vacuum, and that brings them stuff, and then they can stow into there. I wish that happened here, but it doesn't. You have to go and find the item, and it's all over the place. They could be upstairs, downstairs. It is absolutely exhausting work. It really is. So you're given one trolley, and that one trolley has about 14 crates on it, and they expect you to do one of these trolleys every 20 minutes, which is a little over 1 crate per minute, which would be okay if all of your things were in, a similar location, but they aren't. They're upstairs, they're downstairs, they're on the other side of the warehouse, on this side of the warehouse, and nothing is organised. Everything's all over the place. Nothing's put in order. It's an absolute nightmare, and it is so exhausting. Like, it's insane. When you're stowing, you're constantly getting in everyone's way, because these aisles here are only just about big enough for a picking cart, and the people who are picking the orders seem to have like priority. So you have to just put your stowing cart to one side and pick up your crates, and then go and find the locations, empty them into the cardboard boxes that you're seeing here, come back to your stowing cart, find your new location, which could be anywhere in the factory, and then go and do that. And then you're expected to do that, in a little over a minute, which is insane. And it's so annoying because you're getting in everyone's way. You're constantly apologizing to people for getting in your way, but they're completely understanding of the situation, because them themselves have stowed, either that morning, or we're doing it in the afternoon, or the next day, or the day previous. So the one good thing about it is everyone understands the amount of pressure that you're under, because everyone is under a similar pressure. So there is that sort of camaraderie in what you're doing. You can just look at someone, and you know that they're under the cosh, and you would do anything you could to help them, but at the same time you're under the cosh yourself, because if you're picking, you've got 160 orders to send out in an hour, and if you're stowing, you're all over the place, all over the warehouse, constantly on your feet. So that is an absolute nightmare. But yeah, sorry I couldn't get any footage of it, guys, because stowing is horrible, and I couldn't find a spare second just to get the phone out of my pocket. It was a nightmare. But I'll check in with you now on my next break. I did manage to find 2 minutes to have a drink of water, but I was running about so much that my hand was shaking, and I spilt water all over myself, so I had to go and change my t-shirt. Oh god, it was an absolute nightmare. So I'll check in with you now on my next break, just to let you know how I'm getting on. But yeah, stowing is absolutely exhausting work, guys. Oh my god. So just finished some stowing. Horrible. I'll try and put clips in of what I'm doing, but stowing's so much worse than picking. I've seen a few videos before and seen in some American factories they've got like a little robot that seems like a little Roomba vacuum to come and bring them stuff to stow in. That is not the case here. We've got to go and find exactly where we need to be, exactly where the item needs to be to stow stuff. God, I'm absolutely knackered. Second break now. It's 2 p.m, just gone. God, shattered, feet hurting.
it's tough graft. Get back in there and have another 3.5 hours until 6, and then it'll be home time. But I am knackered. I'll check back in with you later. I'll try and get a few more clips of what's going on in there. But yeah, gosh, shattered. Feet are hurting. Can't wait to get home.
Okay guys, so they actually had me finish the rest of the day on stowing, so just exhausting work. And again, I couldn't get any clips of it because it was so full on. So what I've done is I've done another little tour, and I'll show you how they set things up and how the aisles are organised, and how things are put away. So down one aisle you've got so many items, but you'll basically start with, say, like a, hold on a sec, let me just turn around and I'll show you. So at the start of this aisle we've got U19S1 to U19S8, and then if you have a look where that section of racking ends, it goes to U19S11. And basically what that is you'll have your U19S1 all the way through to U19S8, and that'll be your 1 through 8 section of racking. The next section will be U19S11 through to U19S18, and then the section after that will be U19S21 until U19S28. And basically what that means is, it's so the start of that section will always start in a 1 and it will always end in an 8. And the idea, I think, is to give you more awareness as to where you are, and so you can find items a little bit quicker. So if you can sort of find where the start of the racking is and you've got an item that's an 11, you know it's going to be near the start or at the start of that section of racking. The S there is the rows. So on one side at the bottom you've got an A, and on the other side at the bottom you've got a Z, and they work up. You don't have all the letters of the alphabet, they miss a few, but again, that just gives you a bit of a better understanding as to where things are. But yeah, and then you've got it's the same downstairs, a little bit more space downstairs, but yeah, that's basically how it's all set up, and that's the same for each row. Yeah, exhausted guys. Absolutely knackered.
Knackered. Absolutely shattered. Right, that's about 6:05. Everyone's clocked out. Tough old day, but yeah, good to get it done. Got another day tomorrow, and then that's it. That'll be my 3 on 4 off. That's how it works here. But yeah, I'm absolutely knackered. Finished the whole day on stowing, so I was all over the place. Clocked up, yeah, a good few thousand steps there. And my feet are killing me. And it's not just the steps; it's that you're on your feet all day long. Yeah, I'm absolutely knackered. But I'll answer all the questions you got in the comments. Sorry that I'm not very talkative, I'm just absolutely exhausted. But yeah, I'll put this together. If you've got any more questions for me, leave them down there, or if there is a thing that a load of people want to talk about, then I'll make another video on it, whether that be pros and cons or how much they pay me and overtime and stuff. I'm willing to share that with you guys if enough of you want to hear that sort of stuff. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it. A little bit different today, mixed it up a bit, and I'll see you again in the next one. I'm Steve. This has been Life at the White House, or Life at the Amazon House. So I'll see you again in the next one. See you guys.
Hi guys, thanks so much for watching the video. If you did like it, please do drop a thumbs up down below. If you want to see more videos, click on the link on the left hand side, and if you've got any questions for me, leave them down there in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But apart from that, remember to subscribe and I'll see you again next time.